So, you've booked your open water course, or you're thinking of booking your PADI open water course, but you don't know what you're actually going to be doing on this course, or what it entails, or what you'll actually get out of it. Well, this is the video for you. Watch today as I take you through what to expect from your open water course. Hey guys, welcome back to AJ Travels. My name is AJ and today I am going to be talking you through what you can expect from your PADI open water course. Now, when I first did my PADI open water course, I had many questions. What is this course actually going to entail? What will I have to do on the course? How does the theory fit into the practical? What will I get out of the end of this? Now, those were all questions that I had going into it, and I'm sure they must be questions that you've got going into it as well. That's why I made this video, to tell you and try and answer all the questions that you could possibly have going into your PADI open water course. The PADI open water course, this is likely to be the first proper course that you've ever done with PADI. Maybe if you've done some diving before, you may have done the bubble maker course. If you've been diving abroad like I did, you might have done the bubble maker course on holiday in a foreign country. But the open water course is likely to be the first proper course that you actually had to do with PADI, and it is the big one. Once you've finished your open water course, you will actually be qualified to dive down to, I believe it is 12 metres. So it's either 12 or 15 metres. It's been a while since I was an open water qualified diver, so I'm actually on my rescue course now. I've just finished my rescue course. So I've just double checked to make sure I'm giving you the right facts. Once you've completed your open water course, you will be qualified down to a depth of 18 metres. So once you've finished this course, you can go down as deep as 18 metres, and you will also be able to dive without a professional diver. So at the moment, you have to dive with an instructor. So if you're not qualified, you have to dive with an instructor. But once you've got your open water qualification, you can dive with anybody else that's open water qualified. So if you're open water qualified and your friend is open water qualified, you can both dive together and you don't need an instructor because you're qualified, and you can go down to 18 metres. Now, if you carry on through the courses and do your open water, then your advanced open water, then your deeper diver course, then as you progress through the courses, you'll gradually be able to go deeper and deeper. But the initial depth is 18 metres with your open water course. So that's covered a bit of the basics. Now, what can you actually expect from your course? So let's start off by talking a little bit about how the course is structured. So it's structured into 3 parts. So when you do your course, it's going to be structured into 3 parts. The first part is theory. The second part is practical skills, and the third part is open water training. So let's talk through these 3 areas in a bit more detail. So part 1, theory. So this can be done in 2 ways. Your theory can either be done via books, so you'll be given a book and you just read through the book, and it's got quizzes and stuff in there, and you learn all your theory from a book, or you can do your theory online. Now, I personally prefer online, and I'll tell you why. Because with a book, you have to sit through, read the whole thing, you have to read it page by page, do all the quizzes and all that. Whereas though online, it's just a lot of videos. So if you do the e-learning on the PADI website, you just have to go through and you just watch a video on each topic and then answer the quiz at the end. And I find that much easier to just watch a video and then answer questions on it than have to read a whole book. So really, it depends on what kind of a learner you are. If you prefer reading stuff, then I'd say go with the book approach. But if you take in information better by being told it, then I would say do the e-learning and do it online and watch the videos. Now, your PADI, your dive school, whichever dive school you're doing it with, will have both. So whichever dive school you go with, they should have the book and the online version, and they should probably just ask you which one you want, and you'll just tell them I want online or I want theory. I want theory in a book. So whichever one you choose, you will have to. It's split up into sections, your theory. So you will have to read a section, then there'll be a quiz on it. Read a section, then there'll be a quiz on it, or watch a video, then there'll be a quiz on it, depending on which one you do. And then the similarities between both is that at the end of each theory section, whether you do it on the book or online, once you've read all the theory or watched all the videos, there is a big quiz at the end, a big final exam type thing. Now, in the book, you go through and it's like you tick all your answers in the book or write your answers in the book, and then your instructor will mark that and check that it's all right. If you do it online, you go through and you put your answers in, and then it automatically tells you what your score is. So that's another reason why it's better to do it online, because you find out your score automatically online. So yeah, that's pretty much the difference between book and online theory, and there's a big test at the end. The only other difference that I can think of is that if you do it in the book, they test your knowledge. So your instructor will test your knowledge and he'll go through and he'll mark it. Whereas though if you do it online, all you have to do is do the final exam online and then print out a page which shows what percent you've got, and then just show that, and then that's proof that you've done your theory. So really, I would recommend just do it online. You just watch some videos, do a quiz, and then just remember to print out your proof that you've passed the final exam, and then you will be able to continue to the second stage of your open water course, which is practical skills. So once you've completed all of your theory and you've proved that you've completed the final exam, you'll be able to move on to your practical skills section of the course. Now, this section is usually done in a swimming pool. It's almost always done in a swimming pool, and what it is practicing all your skills that you need to know before you get into open water. Because for your course, you are going to have to do a lot of skills in open water. So the practical skills part, the second part, is just practicing all those skills in a pool, mastering them in the pool before you get to open water. So the sort of skills that they'll ask you to do is like, you'll be down on the bottom and you'll have to take your mask off and then put your mask back on. It'll be full of water and you'll have to clear your mask under the water and remain calm whilst doing it. So you'll have to take your mask off, put it back on, clear it. Another thing they'll ask you to do is take your reg out of your mouth and then put your reg back in, clear it. And also you'll have to take your reg out, drop your reg, and then find it again and put it back in. These are all skills that you'll have to know how to do. The reason for all this is it's practice for when you're actually diving in real life. So if you lost your mask, you'd need to know how to put it on, how to clear it. If you lost your reg, which I actually have, you'd need to know how to find it again, put it back in. These are all skills you're going to need to know, so you have to practice them so that they know that you can get yourself out of any emergency situation. So yeah, some of the skills I can remember: take your mask off, put it back on, clear it. Take your reg out, put your reg back in, clear it. Drop your reg, find it again, put it in, clear it. And then also they'll ask you to do both at the same time. They'll ask you to take your mask off, take your reg out, put your mask back on, clear it, put your reg back in, clear it. These are all skills that you will need to know. But don't worry, they're not going to just throw you straight into open water. You will practice all these skills in the pool. Now, these are just some examples. I can't remember all of the skills. If you want to know all the skills, you can speak to your instructor. I'm sure your instructor will be more than happy to go through all the skills with you. and I think it even goes over what the skills that you will need to know in your theory. So if you look through your theory, it will tell you the skills that you will be doing in the pool. So once you've mastered all those skills in the pool environment where it's nice and safe, then you'll be taken out to open water and you'll have to demonstrate that you can actually perform these skills in an open water environment. This is nicely onto stage 3 of the course, the open water segment. Now, the open water segment, all you're going to be doing in the open water segment is all the skills that you've just practiced and mastered in the pool, you're going to be doing them all again in open water to prove that you can do it in a real open water scenario. Now, if you are doing your course in England, the open water is likely to be a quarry like Cape and Rail, Stony Cove or something like that. If you're abroad, then your open water is more likely to be proper open water, as in the sea. Now, when I did my course, I did it abroad. I did my skills, I practiced my skills in a hotel pool, and then I did my open water section. I practiced all my open water skills in actual open water in the sea. Now, depends where in the world you do it as to whether they class open water as a quarry or open water as a sea. It really depends on what country you do your course in. But yeah, that is pretty much what you can expect from your course. So, to run back over it again, step 1, do your theory, either online or in a book. Step 2, practice your skills in the pool. And then step 3, get out into open water and demonstrate you can do those skills in a real open water environment. And once you've done all that, once you've passed all your skills, demonstrated all your skills, they will take you back to the dive shop. You'll get a photo up against the wall, like kind of a mug shot, and they'll put that on your ID and it'll say your name next to it. And then a couple of weeks later, you'll get your certification card in the post and you'll be qualified to go down to 18 metres and you will officially be an open water diver. That is pretty much it, guys. That is what you can expect from your open water course. If you did enjoy this video, then please do leave it a like. And if you like this kind of videos, if you like scuba diving videos, if you like travel videos, if you like vlogs, and if you're interested in reviews of places like hotels, theme parks, bars, all that sort of stuff, then please do subscribe to this channel because we have a lot more of that coming soon. I want to let you know, guys, if you have any more questions, anything that I haven't covered in this video, if you are watching this video, you've signed up for your open water course, or you are going to sign up for your open water course, and you have any questions that I haven't mentioned in this video, or I haven't answered in this video, then please do feel free to comment them down in the comment section down below, and I will answer everybody's question. I will answer as many questions as I can. If I know the answer, I will let you know. But that is pretty much it, guys. I will see you next week. Goodbye.